Welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back on the swing stick to start your swing. When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give it a try. Good job on that one. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. That was well done. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, that's the stuff. Congratulations. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now, to begin your putt, pull back on. That's what we're looking for. The putt weight is how hard. Good job. That's what we're looking for. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Not quite. Let's try that again. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. Nice work. And with that, you are ready to put the lights out. Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Let's just go ahead and give that another try. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. Well, you've got that one down. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that. Well done on that lesson. Hello there, and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit closer to you. See if you can get about a 75% power chip. And then use the backswing meter at the bottom of your screen to dial in the proper strength for this chip. Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of that. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold the True Shot button and move your swing stick down to increase your loft and backspin, and then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. Well, you've got the hang of this one. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot is a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving your swing stick to the right, you can apply a draw, and by moving that swing stick to the left, you'll apply a fade to your shot. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range. Not quite. Let's reset and try again. We'll chalk that one up as a success. This is the end of the adventure. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to the Corn Ferry Tour Championship. Today's coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside my boy Rich Beamer. We're kicking off another season of PGA Tour action. I've got the energy coursing through my veins. I can imagine you're excited as well. I can't wait to see how these stories unfold, though. I'm certainly excited to have you as my co-pilot once again.
That's exactly right, Luke. And for the lucky 50 players, the ones that are really good, they can get to live that dream.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Time now for the fourth shot. This is their fifth shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Double bogey putt coming up here. Currently at 2 over par. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Oh, that was pure. Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Oh, absolutely flushed. 9 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Beautiful shot. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Going with the 5-iron here. They're not a bad shot, that one.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Okay, steady now. 7 feet to the cup. This looks good. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently at +1 for the day. Let's see what happens here on the fourth. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Going with a 3-wood here. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Ooh, that almost went down. This one's for bogey. Now 4 back after that hole. We have a short par 4 ahead of us here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Second shot here on the 5th. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. That gets the job done. Trailing by 4 strokes. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Look like he's hooked this one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
This one might need to get down a little. That's a good-looking shot there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup. That will work. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Has he hit it? Doesn't quite look like it. And this from the greenside rough. This is a par putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. From about 100 yards.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
We need this one to bounce right. And he's hit that inside the range.
Outside chance here for the par. Let's take a look.
That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for bogey. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Didn't that look good for a long time? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. Trying to save par here.
Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. All right, Rich, crunch time. We're through 9 holes here today of cut day. What do you think's in this player's future?
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
This one headed left.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt for par here.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Nicely done. 2nd shot here on the 11th. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. And here we are with their 4th. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Playing their 4th shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? A par putt awaits. Ooh, right by the hole. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. This one might just sneak off the fairway. That'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys. Attaboy, good shot. From around 140 yards here.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
4 left.
Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the hybrid. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
An opportunity to make a par here. Sitting at 9 over par. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Looks like this one's bunker bound. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
On a nice line.
Yep, well holed for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. He has this putt to save his par. They're nicely holed. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th. Oh, that is crushed. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And here we are with their 4th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
That's terrible.
A round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, that's a shame. Unfortunately, unable to make the cut this week, Beamer.
Sorry.
That'll hurt.
It's a sinking feeling when you go out there and you just don't have it. You miss the cut. Trunk slamming it is what they used to call it. Either way, it's just not a good feeling, and hopefully better days ahead.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you the Corn Ferry Tour Championship. Today's coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this is the proving ground, isn't it? All these players are trying to fulfill that lifelong dream of playing on the PGA Tour.
Absolutely. Every single one of these players gunning for one of 50 spots available to gain access to the PGA Tour.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Wow. That was handy holding out from there. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. He's currently tied for 4th. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot on the second. Well struck. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Let's go. Back-to-back birdies.
Here we are at the third. The tee is yours. Going with the 6-iron here. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Stop rolling.
The old hammer hands putt. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
go.
He's currently sitting in second. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one.
Just a sweet-looking swing, that one.
Sitting at 2 under, currently second place. Opting
That's
for the
too
6-iron.
much. Fuck.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And he needs this to save par.
That's
Not a
not
good
birdie at
line.
all.
Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Well, at least it wasn't a double. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Why is it so fast?
All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Oh my.
And now you just got to pray for a good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This one to save par.
Looking really good, this one. And in it goes for the par.
Let's go.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole.
God damn.
Time to tee off at the 6th. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Wow, what happened there?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh my god.
Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here.
This is on a stupendous line.
Let's go.
And
Buddy,
down she
great.
goes, the long-range bomb. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
He's currently tied for 6th. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
This putt for a spot in the top 5. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Here we have a long par 5. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 8th. Interesting choice of the driver here.
That's a little untidy.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
And this putt for 4th place. That's frustrating. A tie for 4th place if you can hold this putt.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
That gets the job done. He finds himself in a share of 4th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Uh-oh. They've hooked this one.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 4th place. A par putt on the table. Ouch, that hurts. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Now 4 back after that hole. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards, had a fantastic drive.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
This one might roll into the rough. Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
This one's for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
No, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Yep, tracking well.
So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one heading towards the green. Wow, what a shot. Lining up the birdie putt here. Super shot that. And that will take him to 1 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Well played, mate. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Trailing by 4 strokes. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Going with the 5-wood. And here we are with the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. And this putt to move into a tie for third.
What the
Just
fuck
didn't
was
drop.
that?
And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Pretty good shot there.
Playing from around 190 yards out. 3 shots off the lead.
Oh, no.
This one's headed towards the rough. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Playing their 4th shot. 3 strokes off the lead. 4 feet to the cup.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Oh my.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
What the fuck?
And that's the line in the sand. Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
I would.
And there it is. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 17th. That was a bit of a miscue.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
And here we are with their 4th. This next putt is for bogey. Yeah, we'll take that. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
What?
Tee shot is looking good here. Second shot here at the 18th. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. How close was that to going down? And that signs off on today's round. And there you have it. They'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Today's coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour Championship is about to begin. Today's coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour Championship is set to roll. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer begins the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Sitting at 4 over for the event. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey, and they've got a great opportunity here.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there.
And here we are with the third shot. Going with the 6-iron here. A bit wild on approach there.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Opting for the 6-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Straight out of the top draw.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Next up is this 2-shot hole. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure.
From around 170 yards here. Going with the 7.
Why is everything left?
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
This is what they have left for bogey.
A bit long on that one. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And there it is. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, well played.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. And this one is for his par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. That was a little untidy, wasn't it?
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Yeah, this is lovely.
This is from miles away. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Sitting at 7 over for the event. We have a par 3 on this one. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
It was on a good line. Putting for par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. You've arrived at a par 5. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 8th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Getting ready to play their third. Nicely done. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Sitting at 6 over for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 3-iron.
This one's going to the right.
And here we are with the third shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Oh, so close. And that brings to an end that hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. What a drive that was.
That's nicely done. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. That's heading for the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Over 300 yards from the tee as well.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Solid par putt, that. Currently at 7 over par. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. From about 130 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Good shot there. Putting for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. This would be a great up and down. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. Getting ready to play their third. Yeah, that one will play. Good look at a birdie here. That's tracking. Oh, that's a ripper. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Nicely done.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Wow, back-to-back birdies. And what a time to make them.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Sitting at 5 over for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Oh, this putt coming up is for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Good looking shot this.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Good shot there, Beamer. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this. And that will do it for him at this event.
Those are 5 birdies in a row. Hell yes.
Not bad when you can say you finished in that 10 to 20 range.
But they need to do something to take their game to the next level. Let's see if this player's got it in him.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Let's get it.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. Not a bad line, this one. Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Hey, Philadelphia.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And we've arrived at a par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Now let's change gears and head. Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Come on.
A well holed, you'll take the birdie.
Fuck you, Bubba.
He currently shares 4th position.
Little bitch.
The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. It's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Second shot here on the 6th.
That dog will hunt.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. They've decided to club up.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's see, 3 under.
Second shot here on the 7th. Good sounding strike, that one. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. Just didn't drop. Putting for a par here. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Needs this one to kick right. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Just 3 feet to the cup. He's currently tied for 3rd. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. Launched that one into space. Wow.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 3 strokes back.
Why'd that bounce so damn much?
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Oh, you know you want to.
Job done.
Fuck.
Let's head to the next.
Oh, what did Bubba do?
And now to Bubba Watson.
To
He's
Bubba.
currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. Wow, that drive. That had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Now 4 back after that hole. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one's heading left, I think. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
See what Bubba did?
Birdied their last hole.
Well, that's the perfect shape. Just controlling a fade. Ooh, back there, horsey.
I don't care, Bubba.
Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, not much to sweat there. He's currently tied for 13th. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? That's heading into the rough, I think. Second shot here on the 12th. This one should find the rough. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. It's up, it could be in.
Let's go.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. That should find the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trailing by 4 strokes. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. And after a par at the last, A chance to perhaps signal some intent. Well, this should find the short grass. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards.
A tie for third spot on the leaderboard. Up for grabs if he can hold this. That's frustrating. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Now 4 back after that hole.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
This is beautiful to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 5 under.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Lovely effort, that.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. He's in a share of 3rd place. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Wow, that's bold.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Little bitch ass.
And back to the course with the live action.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Oh, just missed. So close to the eagle. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. Currently has a share of 2nd place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
That's tidy. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Just 1 shot back now.
Opting for the 5-iron. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And with that putt, concludes this player's round. Well, that day is in the books, Rich, and this player seems to be going along quite nicely, don't you think?
Great golf being played already. Can't wait to see the next round.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
McLaughlin. That guy.
Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Final round, they're in the top 5, but let's face it, their golf hasn't been stellar this week. It's been good, but not stellar. That's what the leaders in front of him are doing. Stellar golf. So this player really needs to make something happen going in this final round if they have any hope to win.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Getting off to a great start at this event.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for first. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Went straight down.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That was wonderfully done. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh. And that putt will drop. Well done. Sitting at -8 for the tournament. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Going with the 7. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
It was on a good line. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Get up here.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Sitting at 8 under. Currently tied for first place. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Bogey putt coming up here. That's a good putt to make, that one. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker.
That was terrible.
Playing their 4th shot. Currently a shot off the lead. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Judging it beautifully.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And he's down there.
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Well, that's a handy shot. 14 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. Par putt coming up here. Now, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. He's currently in a share of 6th. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
Could roll into the rough on this one.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Opting for the 9-iron. It's a little wayward.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Well, fatherhood seems to be working for Harold Varner. He's back on top of this leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the 5-iron here.
They've chosen to club down here.
Oh, well done.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make.
Ouch, that hurts.
Putting for a par now.
Well done. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Sitting at 7 under, currently tied for 8th place. Oh, this would be handy if he could bounce right. Yeah, quality shot, that.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
That was a gallant attempt. 8 feet to the cup. Nice line. Nicely holed. And for par. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. I've seen worse looking swings in a playground. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
And a live look at the leaderboard, and we find that Harold Varner III finds himself in top spot.
We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. This lie's not great.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
You like that, didn't you? Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Needs this to kick a bit left.
And he's safely on the green.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Currently 8 under for the tournament. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
This one is right down the pipe.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Ooh, nice line. Well played. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole. Not quite the shot he was wanting. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. And choosing the 8-iron here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Oh my God.
A bit long on that one. Just a 4-footer remaining.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
And Harold Varner III currently leads this one. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 6-iron here.
Look out left.
That's going to find the water, sadly. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
What's in front of them, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Wow, that's misjudged. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Now, 8 shots back after that hole. And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind. That should find the cut stuff. 2nd shot here on the 16th. Opting for the 3-wood.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A putt for a place in the top 10. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
Oh, I love that aggressive play.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
That'll sting a bit. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
He's currently tied for 8th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, so close. And this putt for a final score of 71. And that'll bring his tournament to a close. And for a first start on the PGA Tour, Rich, you've got to take your hat off to them.
Top 10s are always great, aren't they? I think it will give this player a lot of confidence.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Let's do this.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry.
Oh, well played.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with the birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently 1 under for the day. Time to tee off at the second.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Great touch.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Teeing off now on this par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That should find the sand. This would be a great up and down. Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. Just didn't drop. This is a bogey putt coming up.
There it is.
And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
3 shots off the lead.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
And what a way to jump into the top 10. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Now a par 5 hole awaits.
That one's heading down Broadway. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
An opportunity to make their par.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Teeing off here at the 7th. It's heading to the rough for mine. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. And stepping up the standings after that effort.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Needs this one to kick right. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, just missed. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This is important. Big par putt here.
A long par 4 this hole. Handy effort, that one. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Just hammered that through the line. A 7-footer right here. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here at the 10th. That's some good golf right there. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Just 1 stroke back and right in it.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. Teeing off here at the 11th.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Ripper.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a 2nd in a row here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Here we are in front of a par 3. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. A chance to move to 5 under par.
Fucking wasn't.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. If you can make this one, it's for par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one will be for bogey. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. We have a par 4 on this one. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
This should play. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Birdie back, baby. Let's go.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing from around 160 yards. Only 1 shot off the pace. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Quality shot, that one. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder.
He's currently in a share of top spot.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
As we head now to the par 5 next.
Not bad. Second shot here on the 15th.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough.
Getting ready to play their third.
He's currently tied for the lead.
$18 feet to the cup. It was on a good line. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Lexi Thompson currently leading the event as we head to the next hole.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
This is looking pretty good in the air. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 6 under. Let's see what happens here at the 17th. Great shot. From about 200 yards out.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Oh my, right by the hole. And this putt to move into a share of first place.
That's frustrating. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. That's well holed.
After that hole, this player is second in the standings. Just 1 spot shy of our leader, Lexi Thompson. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
And after a putt at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Okay, steady now. And this putt coming up for his par. And finishing the round with a tap in. And as this round winds down, he finishes in 2nd place. Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam here, bringing you all the action of the final round. And Rich, I love these days. Championships are decided. Has this player got it in them to pull out the win?
Luke, currently in 2nd place, heading to the final round. Not a bad place to be, but let's face it, these guys aren't playing for 2nd place, are they? They've got their eye on the prize. They want to finish number 1, so they're going to have a good final round to make that happen.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And that will drop in for birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Here we are at the 2nd tee. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up. Headed for the green. Oh, they were so close to that rarest of birdies, an albatross.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in 1st place, just ahead of Lexi Thompson.
This hole here is a par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
Here we are at the 5th hole. The tee is yours. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out. He really got that one out there. Fantastic drive. What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Well, that'll play.
This player is putting for fun.
Leading by 3 strokes now. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Wonderfully played. Time for the 2nd shot here at the 6th. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Currently leading by 3.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Looking for another birdie here.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
I love a good 2-shotter. Birdies on par 4s feel great, because you've had to execute all 3 shots.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Ooh, right by the hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. It's tracking. And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. This shot from about 190 yards out. Opting for the hybrid, I think. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yes, but if they start thinking about it, that's where the danger happens. They have to keep their head down and keep playing on the front foot if they want to see this thing home.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, that was pure. Getting ready to play their third. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second. That's nicely done. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
And he's down there.
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Still in the lead now after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. That should find the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
And coming up well short.
Oh, that's a bonus.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Oh, yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
He's currently sitting in first place. We have a par 5 at this one. Nicely done.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
It might be ambitious play, but I like it. Looks like they're going for the green here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Now at the 17th hole.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Oh, what a shot by our leader. This putt is about 8 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Will this one hang on and find the fairway, or is it headed towards the rough?
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the line. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.